The modern human, the apex predator of the digital age. Every day you spend hours swiping your thumb across a piece of glass, absorbing the most chaotic combination of information known to man. In a span of 30 seconds, you watch a dog do a backflip, read a geopolitical crisis update, and learn how to make a grilled cheese using an iron. This is called doom scrolling. It's the digital equivalent of eating a family-sized bag of potato chips. You're not actually full, but you feel mildly nauseous and hate yourself. But what if you stopped? What if you took that rectangular brain melter, threw it in a drawer, and picked up a book? Here is a fictional biological and psychological timeline of what happens when you swap the feed for fiction. Day one, you sit down with your book, you crack it open, and immediately your brain starts screaming. You see, your brain is used to a reward every 3 seconds. A book gives you a reward, maybe once a chapter. Your dopamine receptors are suddenly experiencing a severe drought. Physical symptoms begin, you experience fear and spin vibrations. You swear you felt your phone buzz in your pocket, even though your phone is in the other room. Your thumb begins to twitch involuntarily, searching for a screen to swipe. You try to read, you get to the bottom of page 1 and realize you haven't processed a single word. You were just looking at the shapes of the letters while thinking about whether a hot dog is a sandwich. Day 3, things are getting worse before they get better. You're suffering from acquired attention deficit. Your eyes trained to jump around screens looking for notifications. Literally cannot track in a straight line anymore. They keep darting to the margins of the book, expecting a pop-up ad. Your brain is so starved for stimulation that you actually find yourself wishing there was a split screen underneath the novel showing someone playing Minecraft Parker, slicing kinetic sand. But you push through, you force your eyes to move left to right, line by line. It feels like pulling teeth, but what you are actually feeling is neuroplasticity in real time. By week 1, a miracle occurs. You sit down, open the book, and you just read. You fall into a flow state. The little voice in your head stops reading the words and starts playing a movie in your mind instead. Your sleep improves drastically. Why? Because you aren't blasting your retinas with blue light at 11:30 p.m. while reading arguments in a comment section about which superhero could beat up a bear. Melatonin production normalizes. You wake up feeling like a functional member of society instead of a zombie that just crawled out of a microwave. At month 1, the cognitive benefits are undeniable. Your working memory expands. You no longer walk into the kitchen and forget why you went in there. You can actually hold a single thought in your head for more than 45 seconds without losing it to the void. But beware, month 1 brings a dangerous side effect. You become a book person. You want to tell people what you have become. Your friends will find you incredibly annoying. They will try to show you a funny meme, and you will stare at it with the dead eyes of an ancient philosopher, failing to grasp the multi-layered irony. You start carrying a book with you everywhere, to the doctor's office, on the bus, to the bathroom. You are signaling to the world that your attention span is healed. You have reached peak mental state. Your brain's default state is no longer boredom panic. It is constipated silence. If you have to wait in line at the grocery store for 3 minutes, you just stand there thinking like a psychopath. Your reading speed has doubled. You are churning through trilogies. The structural changes in your brain's white matter have actual and increased connectivity between your language processing centers. Your vocabulary improves. Instead of saying that's crazy, bro, you start using words like auspicious and medley clothed, again making you highly annoying but very well spoken. Eventually, out of curiosity, you log back onto a social media app. But it feels different. The spell is broken. You look at the endless feed of outrage, dance trends, and targeted ads for things you spoke about out loud 10 minutes ago, and it just looks loud. It looks like a circus you no longer have tickets for. So, what's the takeaway here? Am I telling you to smash your lead shallocks and move to the woods to read Lord of the Rings? No. Well, maybe. But breaking the doom-strolling cycle isn't about rejecting modern society. It's about reminding your brain that there are better things than staring at your phone for an hour straight. Pick up a book, suffer through the phantom buzzes, let your eyes bounce around until they settle. Your dopamine reset